Welcome! In this video, we'll explore 20 questions from the Fermat Mathematics Olympiad one by one and uncover techniques and strategies to solve them. At the end, there is a special Star of Hope question. You will have 90 minutes in total to complete all 21 questions. Let's begin. Question number 1. Which figure should replace the question mark? If we take a look at the pattern, the yellow ball shifts 3 units anti-clockwise while the yellow section shifts 2 units clockwise. So look at the third picture. The yellow ball shifts 3 units anti-clockwise while yellow region shifts 2 units clockwise. So now 2 units clockwise, it's either this or this, and 3 units anti-clockwise means the picture coincides with E, the next picture. The answer is E. Number 2. Jane and Peter are standing on 2 banks of a river as the figure below. Peter is 11 meters to the left of the bridge and Jane is 4 meters to the right of the bridge. Given that the bridge is 8 meters long, what is the shortest distance between Jane and Peter? Let's sketch it on the diagram. Let's say this is the bridge and Jane is on the right of the bridge. Let's call point J. It's 4 meters far from the bridge, and Peter is 11 meters. It's P 11 meters away from the bridge. And it's given that the length of the bridge is 8 meters. We have to find the shortest distance from P to J. Let's connect the points. So if we move some lines a little bit, like shift PJ to this point, what happens is that the distance P, let's call it K, will reflect here, yeah? So this 11 goes here and we will get right angle triangle. So one leg is 4 plus 11, which is 15. This is question number 2. The other leg is 8. We have to find the hypotenuse. So x squared equals to 15 squared plus 8 squared. X squared equals 225 plus 64. X squared equals to 289, and x is 17. This is our final answer. Number 3. In order to make an advertising campaign for the newly released movie named Elemental, Disney Studio decides to reduce the price of characters' dolls as below. Sophie is a big fan of this movie. How much does she need to pay to buy all 4 characters? Alright, we see $60. Question number 3 is reduced by 5%. We know that 10% is $6. So 5% is half, which is 3. Then $50 is reduced by 10%. 10% of 50 is 5, so it's reduced by 5. 40 is reduced by 15%, so 10% of 40 is 4. 15% will be like 5% 2, 15% altogether 6. And 45 is reduced by 20%. 10% of 45 is 4.5. 20% is going to be just 9. So take away 9. What is the answer? We can just add all the numbers. 60 plus 50 plus 40 plus 45, which is equal to 110 plus 985, which is 195. Then we subtract 3, then 5, 6 and 9. Altogether 8 plus 6, 14, 23. So 195, take away 23. 19 minus 2 is 17. 172 is our answer. It's in C. Number 4. Asher wants to draw triangles whose two side lengths are 35 and 14. The length of the third side is a prime number. How many different triangles can he draw? So here, to construct a triangle, we have to follow the triangle inequality. Let's say two sides are 35 and 14. The third side is x. We know, according to the triangle inequality, x is in between the sum of the other two sides and the difference of them. So we get x is in between 49 and 21. So now we have to make sure that x is a prime number. Let's count numbers, prime numbers. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and that's it. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our answer will be 7B. Question number 5. Given two right-angled triangles ABC and DEF, line ED intersects line AB at M. Given that BAC, this angle is 30 degrees, and EMA is 50 degrees. This is 50. Find the measure of EDF. This is question. All right. According to this small triangle over here, what we can say that this angle add up to 90 with the 30 degrees, right? Because the other angle is already 90. So we can say this is 60 degrees. So vertical opposite angle is also 60 degrees, and they add up to 110. So this angle must be 70 degrees. Now if we take a look at bigger right angle triangle, 70, this one is 90, so 70 and x must add up to 90. X plus 70 equals to 90, x equals to 20. Our answer will be B. Question number 6. Given two positive numbers x and y whose sum is 30, the average of 12 x and y is equal to the average of y and 16. Find the value of x. Let's start by setting an equation. X plus y equals to 30. The average of 12 plus x plus y equals to the average of y and 16. Y plus 16 divided by 2. So need to find x from these simultaneous equations. Let's simplify the second equation by cross product. So 3 times y plus 16 equals to 2 times 12 plus x plus y. Expand the brackets. 3y plus 48 equals to 24 plus 2x plus 2y. Now if we move 2y to the other side, it becomes minus 2y. 3y minus 2y equals to 2x minus, if we move 48, it becomes minus 48. So we have to subtract 48 from 24, which makes minus 24. Now, y equals to 2x minus 24. Now we can just replace y instead of this y, the expression of the y here in the first equation. So we can get x plus, so remember y is 2x minus 24 equals to 30. 3x equals to 30 plus 24 is 54. X equals to 18. This will be our final answer. It's in A. Answer A. Number 7. Given a function gx equals to 5x squared plus ax plus 2a, if g negative 1 is 2, calculate g positive 1. Alright, in our function we have some unknowns. Gx equals to 5x squared plus ax, this a is a number which is not known, plus 2a. So we will use g negative 1 equals to 2 in order to figure out a. After that we have to find the value of g1. Alright, so what this means that it's instead of x, right? Input our is -1. So we can write g -1 equals to 5 times -1 squared plus a times -1 plus 2a. There is no x, so just 2a. We get 5, because -1 squared is +1, minus a plus 2a. It's given g -1 equals to 2, so we just write equals to 2. Now 5 plus a, because collect like terms, equals to 2a equals to -3. Now after knowing a, we will rewrite our gx function. 5x squared, a is -3, minus 3x minus 6. Now what we want is g +1. So 5 times 1 squared is 1, 3 times 1 minus 6, which is 5 minus 3 minus 6, 2 minus 6 equals to -4. Our answer will be D. Question number 8. The points A, B, and C are 3 vertices of parallelogram ABCD. What is the coordinates of D? So let's sketch it. There is a parallelogram A 3, 4. It doesn't matter where A is, here or here. B 5, 3. C 1 and 1. And D is unknown. Alright, X coordinate, we see that it's shifted how many units? 2 units. So X coordinate shifted by 2 units. Our Y coordinate, from 4 we got 3. We see that it shifted -1 unit. Okay, now the same must happen to D. Okay, so D must be shifted, X coordinate of D must be shifted 2 units in order to get C. The same -1 unit to get +1. So D will be 1 minus 2, -1, 1 plus 1, 2. Alright, that's it. Our answer is -1 and 2, which is A. Question number 9. Riley writes a sequence of 20 numbers with a pattern. Some of the first numbers are given as below. Find the last number of the given sequence. If we look at the sequence, we understand that our difference is all the time -4. So we can set an nth term formula for this sequence. We can write Tn equals to -4n plus, so what we add in order to get the first term when we plug 1 instead of n, it's 57. Alright, in order to find the last term, which is the 20th term, it's -4 times 20 plus 57. It's equal to -80 plus 57, which is -23. E is the correct answer. There are 2 printers, A and B. Printer A needs to be checked up every 18 days and printer B needs to be checked up every 15 days. Today is Monday and both printers are being examined. Which day of the week was the last time that both printers got checked on the same day? Alright, we understand that they coincide every LCM days. Alright, let's find LCM of 15 and 18. So we can take 3 out to find LCM of 5 and 6. We know LCM of 5 and 6 is 30, so 3 times 30 equals to 90. So Pierce's simultaneous check was 90 days ago. How many weekdays back is that? So let's figure out 90 divided by 7, because there are 7 days in a week. We get 1 times. In 20 we have 2 times, so remainder 6. So we get 12 full weeks and remainder of 6. It means that 90 days earlier is 6 days earlier in the week. So we have to count back from Monday. If Monday is the first day of the week, going back 6 days, we can count this way. Going back 7 days will coincide with Monday. So going back 6 days will coincide with Tuesday. So our answer will be Tuesday. Number 11. Troy stacks 14 cubes of side length 2 cm on top of each other to create a tower as below. Find the surface area of the tower. The bottom part of the tower consists of 9 squares, as well as the upper or top part of the tower. So you can see that this is the same area as the bottom part. So 9 squares plus 9 squares makes 18 squares. Now the lateral squares, lateral surface area. So here we see 4 squares, yes, front, back, left and right. We see 2 times 4 squares, let me write here, and we see 3 times 4 squares, which is equal to, let's add them up, 4 plus 8 plus 12 equals to 24. Now here we had 18. 24 plus 18, in total we have 42 squares. Each square has the side of 2 centimeters. So the area of the square is 4 centimeters squared. Now we have to multiply 42 by 4 to get the final answer. So 168, D will be correct answer. Question number 12. Given that the fraction below is in lowest term, find the difference of B and A. We are given A over B equals to 0.19 for recurring decimal. Now our aim is to show this recurring decimal in terms of a certain fraction which is already reduced. Let's try to do it. Let's start with denoting by x. 0.19, 44 and 44 and so on. If we multiply x by 100, we will get for all the 4s on the right side of the decimal point. 0.19, sorry, 19.44 and so on. It's 100x. Now if we multiply by 1000, again we will get 4s in the decimal after the decimal point, so 4s. Now if we subtract, what we get is 900x in the left side, and the right side decimal places will be cancelled. 194 minus 19 will be 175. Okay, our x will be 175 over 900. We cannot keep this way because it must be in lowest terms. So let's simplify by 25. 100 by 25, it's 4. 4 times 9, 36. 175 divided by 25, it will be 7 times 5 is 35. 3 in our mind. 7 times 2, 14. Yes, it's 7. Okay, now we cannot simplify anymore. Difference between A and B. So A is 7, B is 36. A minus B or B minus A will be 36 minus 7, which is 29. Correct answer will be E. Question number 13. Fred has a square piece of paper. He folds it twice along the dashed lines and cuts along the red lines. How many pieces will he get after cutting? Okay, this is our original piece of paper. We have the first line we fold along is this one. Second line we fold along is this one, and then we cut. So now this part coincides with this part. Okay, so let's reflect it here. Red lines, we have such kind of lines. Okay, if we reflect it along this line, okay, we will get another part. So now this picture is same as this part. Now we have to find this pattern here. Okay, so it's something like that. And if we fold it, if we reflect it along this folded lines, we will get such kind of image. So now if we count the number of cuts, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Altogether we will have 5 pieces. Question number 14. At the start of the week, a bookshop has science and math books in the ratio 2:5. By the end of the week, 20% of each type of books were sold and there were 2,240 books left in total. How many science books were there in the beginning? Question number 14. So the ratio of books math to science to math is given as 2:5. So let's match 2x to science books and 5x to math books. Now 20% is sold, which means that we are left with 80% of the total books, which is 2,240. How many science books were in the beginning? All right, so let's find the 100% of the total x. To find x, we multiply 100 by 2,240 divided by 80. We get, let's simplify this part, 22 divided by 8 is 2 times. In 64 we have 8 times and 0 and another 0. So 2,800 was the total books initially. Now since 2x plus 5x equals to 2,800, which is 7x equals to 2,800, x equals to 400. After finding x, we can find science, which is science equals to 2 times 400 equals to 800. This will be our answer. Question number 15. There are 120 soldiers standing in a straight line and they are numbered from 1 to 120. The officer commands all soldiers with numbers divisible by 4 or 6 to leave the line. How many people are in the line finally? Alright, from 1 to 120. The numbers that are divisible by 4 and by 6. Keep in mind that there are numbers that are divisible by 12 that goes to the intersection of the numbers that are divisible by 4 and by 6. Alright, let's count how many of them are here in this number sequence. Alright, if we divide 120 by 4, which shows the last multiple of 4, it will give us 30. So we have 30 multiples of 4. 120 divided by 6 is 20 multiples of 6, but 120 divided by 12 is 10. So 10 goes to the intersection of multiples of 4 and multiples of 6. Now 30 minus 10 will be 20, 20 minus 10 will be 10. In total we will have 20 plus 10 plus 10, which is 40 soldiers which are not in the line. So in the final line we will be left with 80 soldiers. Correct. Question number 16. What is the result of the last operation? Okay, when we put 1, 5 and 2 together with the right operations, it works out to 1 plus 6. Then if 2, 4 and 3, it works out to 2 plus 6 plus 10. If 5, 3, 4, it works out to 5 plus 8 plus 11 plus 14. And if 6, 5 and 20 combined with some operations to make a number we are looking for. So what is it? We see that on the right side the number of elements are increasing by 1, which corresponds to the last digit of the left side. So 2 elements, 3 elements, 4 elements. So it means that If this is 20, we are adding 20 elements. Okay, so number of numbers. Second part that draws our attention is that 1 is the first term we are adding. 2, again, first term. 5, first term. 6, first term. And this 5, you will see that 1 and 6 has difference of 5, right? 2 and 6 has difference of 4. 6 and 10 has difference of 4, which is the same as second number in the left side. All right, we define that the second part in the left side is our difference, and the first number in the left side is our first term. Let's write T1 or A1, doesn't matter. So let's write the sum. 6 plus the next term with a difference 11 plus the next term with a difference of 5 will be 16, and so on. The 20th term, to get 20th term, we must add 19 fives, which is 95. 6 plus 95 will be 101. And the pre-last term will be, if you subtract 5 from 101, it's going to be 96. Alright, we have in total 20 elements. As a pair, we will have 10 pairs. Alright, 10 pairs. Each sum is going to be 6 plus 101 is 107. So each of their sum will be 107. So we have 107. 10 pairs is going to be 1070. So this is equal 1070. Our answer is E. Question number 17. Choose 3 digits without repetition from 0 to 9 to form 3-digit numbers. How many even numbers greater than 666 are there? Alright, we are forming 3-digit number which is greater than 666 and ends with either 0 or 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, we use numbers or digits from 0 to 9 without any repetition. Let's look at some conditions. Let's say our numbers start with either 7 or 8 or 9. So we will take 6 later. So 7, 8, 9. 8 is even number which we can use here. That's why let's differentiate 7 and 9. Later we will look at the 8 case. So 7 and 9 are 2 choices. 2. If we take 7 and 9, there won't be any problem. We can take 5 digits. And 2 numbers are filled. We are left with 8 numbers because from 0 to 9 there are 10 digits. So 10 minus 2 is 8. Now let's say we have 8 here. Okay, if we take 8, it's 8 means one condition, right? If we are taking 8, we are left with 4 cases in the final part, and in the middle we have how many cases? Again, 8 cases, right? Because we took 2 numbers, we used them, we don't have any problems. Now let's look at 6. If it's 6, like one choice, we can either have 7 or 8 or 9. Okay, let's again differentiate 7 and 9. 7 and 9 are 2 choices, and we already took 6. We will have 4 versions in the last digit. Now, if we chose 6 and 8, like 6 one choice, and 8 again one choice, and in the last digit we use them, right? We can choose only 3 of them. Alright, so that's it. Now we add the numbers. 2 times 8 is 16 times 5 is 80, plus 32 plus 8 plus 3 is going to be 112 plus 11, which will be 123. This is our final answer. Number 18. An architect draws a room with square corners at A, B, C, D, E, and F. The total area of the room is 280 meters squared, and AF equals to 10. So this is AF. CD equals to 20. EF equals to ED. Let's denote them with the same letter. He wants to build a wall from F to M, creating 2 rooms of equal area. Find the difference between B and M. So it's question number 18. The total area equals to 280. We want to find distance between B and M. This is our question. Now, if we split it into 2 rectangles, what we can say about it, the length of this is 20, and this is x here, we denote it. Now, we can say that the red line is 20 minus x, as well as this AB side, it's 20 minus x. We can write the area of the rectangle here, which is going to be 10 times 20 minus x. If we add the area of this rectangle over here, let's write x times 20, it's going to be 280 in total. Let's define this x. 100 minus 10x plus 20x equals to 280. So 10x equals to 280 minus 100 is 80, x equals to 8. So after defining x, we can say that this is 12 over here. Now, the area of this rectangle is 12 times 10, which is 120. We can say that if the area of this is half of 280, which is 140, we can say the triangle area is 140 minus 120, which is 20. Okay, so we know that the area of the right angle triangle can be found with the formula A times B divided by 2, the legs product over 2, so it's equal to the area. Now we know that our A is 12, our B is unknown. Let's find B. 6B equals to 20, B equals to 20 over 6 or 10 over 3. This is our small segment, we called it B. Now this is 10 over here and 10 over 3. If we add them, we will find BM. So 10 plus 10 over 3 is going to be, let's write 30 over 3 plus 10 over 3, which is 40 over 3. The correct answer will be B1. Question number 19. Numbers are drawn from 2023 integers ranging from 1000 to 3022. At least how many numbers should be drawn at random to ensure that there are 2 numbers whose difference is 25? This question is about the pigeonhole principle. We have to look for the worst cases, and at the end we have to find the largest set, avoiding difference 25. And after taking one more, we will ensure that there are 2 numbers that gives difference 25. To avoid getting a pair with difference 25, we must never pick 2 consecutive numbers spaced by 25. To see this clearly, split the range into blocks of length 25. First block 1000 to 1024. Second block 1025 to 1049. Third block 1050, 1074, and so on. And the final short block will start with 3000 up to 3022. Now, let's find the total number of blocks we have. Until 3000, let's find a number of blocks. 3000 minus 1000 over 25 equals to 2000 divided by 25, which is 18. So we have until 3080 blocks. Okay, now if we pick a number from the first block, we must avoid the entire second block. Otherwise, one number from block 1 and another from block 2 would differ by 25. So in general, we can only take from every other block. Okay, so the worst case scenario will be pick all 25 numbers from first block. Let's say we pick and skip block 2. Pick all 25 numbers from block 3 and skip block 4. Okay, we will continue this pattern. Finally, from the last partial block, this is our partial block, we may also take all 23 numbers. Okay, so we have 80 divided by 2. How many blocks we take is 40. 40 times 25, the number of elements, like in the worst case we find number of numbers, so it will be 1000 and 1000 and this 23 numbers. Okay, 1000 plus 23. Okay, so the maximum size of the set we are looking is 1023, which do not contain any two numbers with the difference of 25. Okay, if we pick one more number, 1023 plus 1, this number will ensure that we have the difference of 25. The pair have the difference of 25. Okay, our answer will be 1024. Question number 20. A rectangle has a length of 48 centimeters and the width of 24 centimeters. It's cut into two big identical squares, two identical rectangles, and a small square. Find the area of the small square. So we are given 24 by 48 rectangle. So it's question number 20. We need to find the area of this purple square. We know that the yellow ones are also squares. So let's denote the length, the side of square as x. So we can express the width of the rectangle in terms of x, which is going to be 24 minus x. And we said it's a square, so we can write x here as well. And if this is x, the length of the rectangle will be, in terms of x, 48 minus x. Alright, so what about the purple square? We said that this is 24 minus x, so it consists of the vertically 24 consists of two 24 minus x's. So we can write 24 subtract 2 times 24 minus x for the side of the purple square. Okay, so let's simplify. It's about purple square side. 24 minus 2 times 24 is 48 plus 2x. It's going to be, we have 2x positive and 24 negative left. Now, 2x minus 4 is the side of purple square, and a yellow square has a side of x, and the rectangle has dimensions of 24 minus x and 48 minus x. So our rectangle, total rectangle, consists of how many rectangles? 2 times 24 minus x and 48 minus x, plus 2 times yellow squares, x squared, plus and 1 purple, 2x minus 24 squared, equals to, we know that total area of the rectangle is 24 times 48. Let's expand the brackets and collect like terms. So 2 times 24 times 48, then 24x times 2, so 2 times, we will have another 48x, so I take negative out, write 24x plus 48x. And we have x times x, which is x squared, and 2 in front of it, plus another 2x squared over here, plus, let's expand according to the formula a minus b squared. So we have a squared, which is 4x squared, minus 2 times ab, okay, plus b squared, 24 squared, equals to 24. Let's move it to the left side. Minus 24 times 48 equals to 0. Now, what we see, we have 2 plus 2, 4, plus 4, 8x squared. Now, x is minus 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 24 is 96x. And we can collect these terms. 2 times, minus 2 times 24 plus 48 will be 72x. So basically it's 144x. And now we have 2 times 24 times 48. Okay, I can take 24 times 48 out and write the coefficient here 2 minus the coefficient here is 1, so equals to 0. 8x squared minus collect like terms, it's going to be 240 x plus 24 times 48 times 1. We don't write it. Now we can simplify all the coefficients by 8. Let's do it. X squared minus 30x plus 3 times 48. So what's 3 times 48? It's 216 equals to 0. Now we can use a discriminant formula to find the roots. So d equals to b squared, which is 900 minus 4ac, 4 times 216. So equals to, let's compute 4 times 216. 4 times 2 in our mind, 6, 2 times 4 is 8. So 864 gives us 32. Now x1 root is going to be 2, a, we have a coefficient 1, b 30 minus square root of, this is 36, minus square root of d, which is going to be 6. So 24 over 2 is 12. x2 equals to 30 plus 6 over 2, which is 36 over 2, which is 18. Now we want to find the area of the purple one, and initially we found that in terms of x, this is purple one, 24 minus 2x minus 24. Yeah, we found two roots. Let's find 2x minus 24. On one side we have 12. 2 times 12 minus 24, which ends up with 0, so it cannot be 0 because we see there is an area. We will use this number here. 2 times 18 minus 24 is 36 minus 24 is 12. So the side of the purple square is 12. We want to find the area. So area of purple equals to 12 squared, which is 144. Correct answer will be C. Question number 21. Anna and Daniel compete against each other in badminton. For each set, the winner gets X marbles and the loser gets Y marbles. There are no ties with X and Y are natural numbers such that X is greater than Y and greater than 0. After some sets, Anna has 42 marbles and Daniel has 35 marbles. Given that Daniel has won exactly 2 sets, find the value of X. Now, for winning, they get X marbles, while for losing, they get Y marbles. It's given that Daniel has won exactly 2 times, so he gets 2 X marbles, and we don't know the number of losing for Daniel, so we will write M times Y marbles. It's equal to the total marbles he gets is 35. So we know there are no ties. It means that if Daniel won 2 times, Anna lost 2 times. So 2y for Anna, mx for winning equals to 42. Now let's write it next to each other. 2x first, mx plus, let's write mx plus 2y equals to 42. 2x plus my equals to 35. If we subtract, what we get is m minus 2 x, okay, let's write here, m minus 2x plus 2 minus my equals to 42 minus 35 is 7. M minus 2x, we can change the places by getting negative out of the brackets. M minus 2y equals to 7. So m minus 2 comes out, x minus y equals to 7. So as you know, 7 is a prime number, so the factors of 7 are 1 and 7 only. So it's either m minus 2 equals to, let's write m minus 2 equals to 1, x minus y equals to 7, or m minus 2 7, x minus y 1. So m minus 2 is 7, x minus y equals to 1. Alright, so what is the value when m minus 2 is 1? So m is 3. Here m is 9. So let's plug these values into one of the equations. Let's do it in the first equation. We get from here, we get if m is 3, we get 3x plus 2y equals to 42. And we will take this one into consideration. X minus y equals to 7. Now, if we multiply by 3 all the terms of the second equation, we get 3x minus 3y equals to 21. So by eliminating x's, we get 5y equals to 42 minus 21 is 21. Y equals to 21 over 5, which is not integer. So let's look at the second case. All right, m is 9, so we will write 9x again from the first equation. 9x plus 2y equals to 42. X minus y equals to 1. Now multiply by 9, we get this. So if we subtract, we eliminate x's. 2y minus negative 9y makes positive 11y equals to 42 minus 9 is 33. So y is going to be 3. Now to find x, we write x equals to 1 plus y, x equals to 1 plus 3, and x equals to 4.